everyone, my name is Chiyen. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to teach you step-by-step tips and tricks on how exactly I apply my housemanship in Malaysia. So if you are a fresh medical graduate and you want to learn how to do it, then keep on watching. So here are an overview of housemanship application. After you graduate from your university, you can start applying for MMC registration after your transcript have been given. Then you can continue with SPA9 application after you got your MMC number. Next up will be e-houseman application. Finally, you need to register MMC number another time again for full registration. This is the rough timeline for my application process. It took me around 3 months to complete the whole process. I have included the timestamps in the description box below. Feel free to skip around to the part that you want to watch.
Part 1. MMC application. First, log into the MMC website. The link will be provided in the description below. Register by keying in your IC number. Complete your biodata as well as qualifications. Remember to select No for internship. Activate your account and create your password. You will have to complete your profile before proceeding to the next step. Click on biodata and complete your information. Make sure there is no mistake as changes cannot be made once saved. Fill in date of past exam and date of awarded qualification. You have to get this information from your batch rep. Upon completion, you will be given a letter with the date of completion. If you are not sure about the date of awarded qualification, MMC informed that you can just fill out the date of past exam in both rows. Next, click on Apply for Provisional Registration Eligibility Letter. Fill in Fitness of Practice section. Then, provide the mandatory and supporting documents. For me, as I haven't get my MBBS certificate during this application, therefore I only provide mandatory documents for them to review. For original declaration form, you will have to download them from the MMC website, print them out, fill them manually, and scan and convert the documents to PDF or PNG format. Please take note that the maximum size of document is less than 2 MB. You can compress the file easily on Google for free. For IC, SPM certificate and final academic transcript, you need to get a photocopy of each of them and then get certified from someone who is qualified to certify the document. You can get advocates and solicitor, headmaster or MO who are currently serving in the government to certify your document. You may refer to the PDF guide prepared by MMC as attached below, or you can visit the MMC website for the latest information. Remember, for final academic transcript, you need to provide transcript that cover whole course from semester 1 to 10. My uni IMU have 2 transcripts to cover the whole course. Therefore, we need to combine the file and compress it before uploading to the website. Finally, you can submit the application. After you complete these steps, you will have to make a payment online through the MMC website. MMC will issue you a receipt after that. After payment has completed, wait for the status to change to approved. It will take around 2 to 3 weeks. After status change has occurred, you will see letters icon here. Click and download your eligibility letter. However, if your application is incomplete, your status will change to query from officer. You need to make a correction and resubmitting after that. This is the example of mistakes I made. The first mistake is I upload the true copy of certificate instead of photocopied it and get certified by advocate and solicitor. The second mistake is I only send one of my transcript, which only cover my clinical year. After getting query from officer, remember to resubmit the document as soon as possible so they can proceed with reviewing. If you encounter any problem during the application, you may WhatsApp them this number. After successful application, the reference number of this letter will be used to key into the SPA9 website.
Part 2. SPA9 application. After you get the reference number from MMC letter, you can proceed to the SPA9 application. Before the application, ensure that you have the SPM certificate in which you pass your Bahasa Malaysia. This is one of the criteria in order to pass through the screening process.
Register a new account using your IC number. Read the application guidelines before you start. Key in the information in personal information. Some of the information will be provided by the system itself. For academic qualification, SPM and PMR results will be provided by the system automatically. Next, we need to fill up pengajian tinggi. If your university doesn't provide CGPA, then put 0.0. No need to worry about this part as CGPA wasn't taken into account during screening process. If CGPA is provided, you may fill up your results accordingly. Fill up peringkat pengajian with ijazah sarjana muda and peringkat kelulusan with sarjana muda dalam bidang profesional. Fill up this part carefully as it will be used for the screening process. Need to put perubatan dan pembedahan or medicine perubatan. If you fill out wrongly for this part, you will not be able to pass through screening process and it will slow down your application process. For tarikh kelulusan senat, it is the same as the one that you key in for date of pass exam during MMC registration. After that, click on Kelayakan Badan Profesional. This is where you have to key in the MMC reference number from the letter you receive from MMC. Select pendaftaran sementara dengan Majlis Perubatan Malaysia and fill in the MMC reference number. Make sure the information that you key in for this part is correct as the officer will cross-check again during lapor diri. Fill up jawatan SPA with Pegawai Perubatan Grade UD41. Make sure you click on the button Hantar after you fill up all the details. If there is new information that you updated, remember to click on the button Hantar again so that the information will update accordingly. After around 2 to 4 weeks, you will see the status change to Lantikan Contract. Ignore all the status once you get Lantikan Contract. Part 3. E-Houseman.
Alright, after receiving email from Pentadbiaq Houseman, you may now register your IC number in e-Houseman website. Here are a few tips on application of e-Houseman. This is the most nervous part because e-Houseman will decide which hospital you are going to serve for the next 2 years. First, ensure that you get stable internet during the day of application.
Do an internet speed test in your house. If your house Wi-Fi is lousy, you may consider doing it in a cyber cafe.
The internet speed that I use is 150 to 200 Mbps and I successfully logged into the system without lagging at 12 p.m. sharp. Then, you need to fill up the information fast. Try to familiarize yourself with the structure of the e-Houseman website. Take note of the information that you need to fill up so that you do not waste your time in thinking the information during the day of application.
Some of the information had been previewed by the system. You only require to key in a few information left, which are number telephone bimbit, bilangan adik-beradik, kewarganegaraan, bilangan anak, pembiayaan, line kelayakan like A-level and tahun kelayakan.
I would suggest you to select the hospital that you want directly without choosing the state in order to prevent the system taking a long time to load. Also, if your first choice unfortunately isn't there, you can quickly choose your second choice, which might not be in the same state as your first hospital.
Before you download your surat tawaran, make sure not to click out or refresh the page. It took a few minutes for my surat tawaran to load even though I did not experience any lagging at the start. So be patient and wait for the surat tawaran.
Make sure you have plan B if your first choice isn't there. Not every hospital offers it. For example, UMMC wasn't on the list of hospital during my intake. You may choose to defer as well if you can wait for another 2 months as system e-Houseman will be open every 2 months. And the most important thing is to relax. Whether you successfully get into your choice of hospital, I think it didn't matter much because at the end of the day, different hospitals have its different sets of pros and cons.
Part 4. MMC Certificate.
After getting the hospital, you will be given 1 week time to complete your MMC Provisional Certificate registration. The process is pretty similar with the previous one.
You will need to upload the MOH offer letter. Remember to certify all the documents. Follow the size and format of the documents required for submission. Also remember to upload your basic medical degree if you do not upload it during application for eligibility letter. Then download the cert once the application status change to approved. Part 5. Documents.
Alright, so now I'm going to take you through several crucial documents that you might be asked to provide when lapor diri at your hospital. I will just highlight several documents that require other procedures besides printing out and certifying the document. For borang perjanjian contract, do not stapler the document and use a paper clip to hold the document together instead. Fill up the documents according to the guideline provided, in which you will need to write in capital letters and black ink. Buy stamp hasil, which costs 10 ringgit each, and go to LHDN to mematikan stamp. Remember to bring your surat tawaran along in case the officer requires to take a look. Next is surat akuan berkanun, in which you need to go to court nearby and get the stamp from the officer in counter bersumpah. Remember to bring surat tawaran with you together as well. For borang pemeriksaan perubatan, you will need to go to klinik kesihatan and do a full body checkup. You should book an appointment online via the online website beforehand. Remember to get signature from 3 different people, which are the doctor who did the health checkup, the officer who done the laboratory test, and another medical officer as the saksi. You may choose to go to government or private clinic, but I recommend you to go to government clinic since it is free of charge and the staff is more familiar with the procedures. Next up are the documents required by your hospital. This might vary from hospital to hospital. This is an example of the list of documents that required by my hospital. For slip penyata bank, you can go to the bank that you wish your salary to be deposited in and ask them to print out the slip and certify for you. If you never have an account, you may register online and then go to the nearest EPF branch to print out the EPF statement. Same goes to LHDN. Register online via e-daftar, then goes to the nearest LHDN to print out the statement. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope this video are helpful to you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and share it to a friend that you think might need this information as well. Thank you. Bye.